much power in it, but it's like there's some black magic at the end of that punch because your legs are gone, you can't really move, you can't really do anything, you know. So I was like, wow, this is amazing, you know. Yeah, so for me and him, when we fight, I think you will know that I'm there.
It's only gonna be one man standing for sure. That's exactly how I pitch it. One man standing. Somebody gonna get knocked out. Either gonna be me or him. And that's just far as our styles of how we are, it's only designed for that result. That's it.
I know what kind of strength he's got. I already tested his strength already when we were in Dubai. That little shove in there.
I knew you were doing.
I think it's the most meaningful heavyweight fight that's been on for God knows how long now. And it's a proper fight.
Derek Chisora isn't selling hype here. He's promising chaos. No feeling out rounds. No respect. Just pure forward pressure from the opening bell. But this is where the danger lies. Charging in like that against Deontay Wilder is playing with fire. Wilder thrives on aggression, waits for mistakes, and one clean shot can end everything. Chisora sounds fearless, but Wilder will be calm, calculated, and lethal.
I'm definitely gonna come for him. I don't have a warm-up round. I don't size off anybody. I'm just like, I'm possessed. The moment the ref goes, are you ready? Fuck that shit, man. I'm ready. I'm fucking running to him. And I think he knows that already. And I just chuck.
Yeah.
You know, I just go and just chuck. Wanted to chuck at him. I'm gonna hit him everywhere I can hit. I will get him. At the same time, I know he's gonna try and get me.
Deontay Wilder sounds locked in, not emotional, not reckless, but fully aware of what Derek Chisora brings. He's watched the footage, he knows Derek Chisora is coming forward, and that danger is exactly what excites him. Fighting in Derek Chisora's backyard doesn't scare Wilder, it fuels him. This is when Wilder is at his most lethal, calm, patient, and waiting to end everything with one clean shot.
Training, I'm thinking about it. I know he's coming. I'm looking at the videos and shit. I'm like, this motherfucker coming. And it's exciting. It do bring those chills on you. Bring that excitement chill. Though. I'm like, this is a fight. You understand me? And I'm excited about it at the same time, though. Very excited. I'm going to his backyard to fight. So it really made the blood boil.
Eddie Hearn keeps it brutally honest. Derek Chisora is the underdog, and the danger here is obvious. If this fight stretches past 5 or 6 rounds, Wilder's power becomes a real problem. One mistake, one slow exchange, and everything can flip instantly. Hearn's warning isn't disrespect, it's reality. Against Deontay Wilder, surviving early rounds doesn't mean you're safe. It means the storm is still coming.
Do you believe that Derek Chisora can beat Deontay Wilder?
I think he's a big underdog in the fight, and I think he may also get knocked out in the fight. If he gets past 5 or 6 rounds with Deontay Wilder, he's banging that fight. He might not get through 5 or 6 rounds with Deontay Wilder, but he's fighting.
The fight is finally locked in for April, and the tension couldn't be higher. Derek Chisora and Deontay Wilder both wanted this clash, and now it's happening. All the contract delays and back and forth negotiations are behind them, and what we have left is raw, high-stakes action. Wilder is chasing a meaningful challenge. Chisora is ready to prove himself, and fans are about to witness a brutal, unmissable heavyweight showdown.
It was always it's on. It was a matter of getting the contract signed, and lawyers going between each other sometimes takes longer than it takes to make the fight. But it was always on, and it was on because both fighters wanted it. And I've said it many times, if the guys want to fight each other, it's not difficult to do. Wilder wanted a meaningful fight, and Tyson wanted a meaningful.
Adam Smith calls this fight almost a 50-50 battle, and he's not wrong. Deontay Wilder's single punch power remains one of the most feared in heavyweight history, even if he hasn't looked his best since the Fury trilogy. Derek Chisora, on the other hand, continues to grind and accumulate results. With his 50th fight approaching in April, the stage is set for a brutal high-stakes showdown where skill, power, and heart will collide.
It's a fantastic, almost, you could say a 50-50. We don't know what Wilder's got left. Obviously, he possesses the biggest, probably single punch power since an Ernie Shavers, but he didn't look great well, hasn't looked great, has he, for the last couple of years, probably since the Fury trilogy. And Derek continues to keep grinding results out. And once that 50th fight, it will be a fantastic build-up, we know. It looks like it will be announced. I'm hearing April. I just think it's a great battle.
Andrew McCart highlights why this fight makes perfect sense. Deontay Wilder has suffered losses but is back hungrier than ever, while Derek Chisora is at the peak of his career for his milestone 50th fight. Both fighters bring experience, power, and determination into the ring. This isn't just another matchup. It's a defining moment where pride, legacy, and sheer willpower will be tested round after round. Fans are in for a spectacle.
Makes sense to me, especially at this stage of their career. I mean, Wilder's coming off a couple of losses. I know he's got the win back a few months back, and Derek Chisora's on a good run of form. 3 great wins, Joe Joyce and Wallen of late. So I do like this fight. I like this fight more than I do Wilder versus...
Francis Warren warns against underestimating Deontay Wilder, emphasizing that he likely throws the hardest punches in heavyweight history. Derek Chisora, though tough and experienced, faces a brutal challenge in this fight. Age, condition, or past results won't protect him from Wilder's devastating power. This fight is high stakes from the opening bell, and every second matters. Fans should expect fireworks, as Chisora puts everything on the line against a relentless knockout artist.
Just don't let him fight Wilder. It's the one fighter that, out of all of them, I just think it'd be a disaster for him. Doesn't need that, he's just, if he was going to fight on, but don't do that. That's it's the hardest punch in heavyweight, probably in heavyweight history. I think if you look at the stats, and I just think if Derek, he's probably a little bit older than me, Derek. So I just think whatever condition you're in, he's you're going up against the guy who punches.
Tyson Fury weighing in on Deontay Wilder versus Derek Chisora instantly adds credibility and heat to this matchup. Fury, who has shared the ring with both men 3 times, calls this a great fight and isn't shy about backing Chisora for the stoppage. That endorsement carries weight. He knows Wilder's power and Chisora's warrior mentality intimately. Fury is even urging sanctioning bodies to put a belt on the line, elevating this from just another grudge match to a legitimate heavyweight showdown. With 2 legends ready to trade big shots, expectations are high for non-stop drama when they finally collide.
So I've just seen that Chisora and Deontay Wilder are going to do a fight. I think this is a great fight. I've fought both of these men 3 times each, actually. Just thought of that. And I think it's a very, very good fight. But on this one, I'm going to go with my boy, Del Boy War Chisora for a stoppage. Get up there, Derek! Come on! It's coming home. And there should be a belt on the line too. So one of you sanctioning bodies, you got 2 legendary fighters here, a champion, world champion with 10 title defenses from the USA, and an absolute warlord from the United Kingdom who's fought everybody, never ducked anybody, and would have been a good heavyweight in any era. Derek Chisora.
Paulie Malignaggi brings a sharp, analytical edge to this fight, suggesting Wilder versus Usyk was overhyped and that this clash makes far more sense. He doesn't shy away from reality. Both Wilder and Derek Chisora may be past their prime, but they still fight with heart and character. Malignaggi even admits that a few years ago, he wouldn't have picked Chisora to beat Deontay Wilder. Yet now, he believes Chisora has a real shot at pulling off the upset. That's a bold, thought-provoking take, framing this bout as a clash, not just of power, but of momentum and experience.
I tell you what, it's better than Wilder and Usyk, which they were talking about, which I think would have been a total waste of time, because at this point, I'm not sure Wilder's the same fighter. But you put in Wilder and you put in Chisora, both are sort of past it, but both still kind of will fight with heart and character. You know what? A few years ago, I would not have picked Derek to beat Wilder, but I think right now, Derek might be able to pull this off. Derek might be able to knock off Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder has lost.
Behind-the-scenes confusion around the Wilder versus Derek Chisora press conference only adds fuel to the fire. Liam Goff's account shows how boxing's promotional chaos can shape narratives before a single punch is thrown. The fight was expected to be officially unveiled, yet shifting plans and mixed messages highlight how unpredictable this matchup has been. That uncertainty creates anticipation. Fans are hungry for clarity and spectacle, and this build-up reflects that hunger. Whether it's scheduling, contract wrangling, or announcements, every delay makes this showdown feel more dramatic. It's a reminder that in heavyweight boxing, the story outside the ring can be as compelling as the action inside.
It was likely that we were going to get Wilder versus Chisora, and it was going to happen in London, and that a press conference was imminent. Now, I text one of my contacts, and that would be in the zone because I just assumed it would be on the zone, and he was like, "No, I don't think about it," and I was like, "Okay, that's weird." If they're reporting it.
Sergio Mora brings a veteran's perspective to the Wilder versus Chisora debate, and it's not surface level hype. He argues this fight actually makes more sense than a potential Usyk matchup for Wilder, pointing out that both Wilder and Derek Chisora are established names who've already tasted defeat at the top level but remain fan favorites. Mora highlights Wilder's raw power and Chisora's seasoned experience, framing this as a clash of strengths rather than styles. His prediction leans toward Chisora doing something great, turning what many see as a mismatch into a fascinating tactical puzzle. The commentary elevates this fight from nostalgia to strategic relevance.
What do you think of Wilder versus Chisora?
I love that fight. It makes more sense than Wilder and Usyk. I think we had a topic saying that Usyk was going to fight Wilder. I'm like, for what? I go, he should be fighting someone that's already on his side, where he's lost or he already's been knocked out, that has a name but is not at the top level. And Derek Chisora fits all those boxes, even though he is on a 3-fight win streak. Chisora has fought all the big names, have come up short, similar to Wilder.
Liam Goff breaks down why Derek Chisora is the perfect opponent for Deontay Wilder at this stage of their careers. Chisora comes into this fight with solid wins under his belt and a ranking that proves he's still a force in the heavyweight division. He has momentum, confidence, and the kind of form that makes him dangerous in any matchup. Goff emphasizes that Chisora has been consistently winning and that nobody should underestimate his experience or resilience. Fighting someone like Wilder, who carries devastating power, will be the ultimate test, but Chisora's track record suggests he can handle the pressure. This fight isn't just about skill, it's about heart, timing, and legacy. Fans should expect fireworks, as both men bring everything they've got to the ring.
Now, even a Derek Chisora, because Chisora's at least got some good wins together and he's highly ranked, I wouldn't begrudge him fighting any of those guys, because they're coming out the back of wins, they're in good form, they've been consistently winning.
Adam Smith calls this matchup cracking, and it's easy to see why. Both Deontay Wilder and Derek Chisora are veterans, seasoned fighters with experience, power, and a willingness to engage in battle. Smith highlights that while they may be past the absolute peak of their careers, that doesn't diminish the danger or excitement of this clash. Each man brings different challenges. Wilder's single-shot knockout power versus Chisora's relentless pressure and tactical grit. It's a classic heavyweight showdown where preparation, timing, and heart will decide the outcome. With both fighters fully aware of what's at stake, the fight promises drama, unpredictability, and non-stop action. Fans are in for an explosive spectacle where every punch counts and legacy hangs in the balance.
It is a cracking matchup because they're both at the veteran stage of their careers, and they've both got power, and it's going to be exciting, and it's probably the perfect match, I think.
Derek Chisora's words after the face-off reveal the raw, unfiltered intensity behind this fight. Talking about his 50th bout, Chisora admits he didn't plan to step on stage at first, but when he did, it was decisive. He's ready to prove himself against Deontay Wilder. This fight isn't just another number on his record, it's a milestone, a statement of resilience and ambition. Chisora is fearless, and that energy translates to the ring. Wilder is a formidable opponent with unmatched punching power, but Chisora thrives in chaos, adapting and striking when it counts. Fans can expect an all-out war, where every round will test both fighters physically and mentally, and the stakes of Chisora's 50th fight make every second feel monumental.
That's the fight number 50 I showed it to you. I was not meant to show it to you, but I figured out I'm right here, so let's do it.
You were reluctant at the first, you weren't going to get on stage, and then you waited. Was that all planned?
Nah, I don't plan things. I just...
MGM Sports highlights the high stakes surrounding Derek Chisora's 50th fight, emphasizing that he has an opportunity to face another big name and make a significant payday. This isn't just about money, it's about legacy, form, and proving that Chisora remains a dangerous contender in the heavyweight division. He's carrying momentum into this fight, and every fan watching knows that he can't be taken lightly. Chisora's experience, power, and resilience combine with his hunger to create a fighter who is unpredictable and relentless. Against someone like Deontay Wilder, who can end a fight with a single punch, Chisora's timing, pressure, and strategic grit will be critical. This fight promises high drama, intense exchanges, and a milestone performance that could define the final chapter of Chisora's storied career.
Derek Chisora can fight another big name for his 50th fight. He's gonna make a lot of money. And you know what? Yeah, guy on current form, I will back Del Boy to go in there and smoke Deontay Wilder, man.
The stage is set for one of the most explosive heavyweight clashes in recent memory. Deontay Wilder comes in with raw, devastating power, capable of ending the fight in a single punch, while Derek Chisora carries experience, grit, and the heart of a true warrior into his milestone 50th fight. Every round will test their timing, endurance, and mental strength. Who wants it more? Who will impose their will and control the ring? Wilder's fearsome knockout ability versus Chisora's relentless pressure creates a perfect storm where one mistake could decide everything. This fight isn't just about victories. It's about legacy, pride, and proving that age or past losses can't stop true warriors. So now it's up to you. Are you backing Derek Chisora to make history, or will Deontay Wilder shock the world again? Drop your predictions below.